step. Thanks for clicking. This is my 5th update for This is Pantasy. This Pantastic Ladies collab was created by Allie of Wonder in Alleyland. This is the 3rd year for this project, and in this round there are 21 prompts of mythical creatures. You pick an item for each of those prompts to pan, and there are different ways to do this. You could roll them in all at once. I'm doing it roll-in style, but also progressive, so if I get to an update and I don't have anything to roll out, I bring something in anyway. And that's happened a couple of times. I've been working on 7 items in this project for the last month, and I did meet my goals on some of them this month, and let me tell you which ones they were. Since the intro, I've been working on the prompt Pegasus, and of course Pegasus is a winged divine horse, and it's depicted as being pure white, so it's a white product. And I've been using this perfectly polished, swanky and smooth foot cream. I did cut this open in the last month, but it turned out there was a lot of product coating the inside, so it's actually not done. There's a little bit still left in there, and I'm hoping to finally, I think this is the 3rd time I'm saying this, have this done for the next update, but I am still working on Pegasus. Also, since the intro, I've been working on Unicorn, a legendary creature described as a beast with a single large pointed spiraling horn, symbolizes purity, freedom, gentleness, innocence, divinity, and magic. Brings signs of good luck, happiness, and a positive omen. And that was a brand new untouched product, and this Bermuda snake oil that does nothing for dark spots was brand new and untouched. You can see my marks there. I'm now at the point where I have to tilt it to get anything in the dropper, so I'm running close on this, and I think I might have this done for the next update too. I don't think this does anything at all. It hasn't affected my dark spot despite the fact that I use it on there every night, so I'm just using it just to use it at this point, and I won't miss it at all once it's gone. I've been working on the prompt Dragon for a few months, and of course a dragon is a large serpentine legendary creature depicted as winged, horned, 4-legged, and capable of breathing fire or ice. And that is a large product. I've been using this. It's a 10 Miracle Deep Conditioner. This is a rather large bottle. My goal is to finish it. You can see my marks there. That's where it started, and that other gold line is where it is right now. And so I am working to finish it. It's going to be a couple of months yet. I generally condition my hair about twice a month, so this one is kind of a long haul, but I do want to finish this up in this year before I open a new conditioner in my shower, so I am still working on Dragon. I've been working on the prompt Cyclops for 2 months. A Cyclops is a one-eyed giant, so that would be a single eyeshadow. I have this Jouer eyeshadow. It's rather old, but it does still work fine. It's in the shade Chocolat, and I have the goal to use this 10 times. It already had pan when I brought it in, and I had 4 uses at the last update. I got another 4 uses in the last month, so I'm up to 8 uses. So I should get the last 2 uses in this next month, and this should be rolling out next time. For the last 2 months, I've also been working on Fairy. Fairy is a mythical being from folklore and romance with human form and magical powers. They're associated with plants and springtime. So it's a plant or nature themed product, and I've been using this Urban Vita Radiance Day Cream. It's a face moisturizer. I was using it in the morning, and so I have my plants from Botanics and also the little flowers on the packaging, but I did cut this open and even scrape it all out. So this is now an empty. You can see where my mark was from last time, but goal met now for Fairy. This was a pretty heavy cream. It's not what I would have picked to wear under makeup, even though it's a day cream. This is a texture that I would have preferred at night instead, but it did work. It wasn't bad. I did like it. Maybe I would have liked it better if I had restricted it only to the days where I wasn't using makeup, because it did feel kind of heavy, but it's gone now, and now I have my goal met for Fairy. 2 months ago, I also rolled in the prompt Gnome. A gnome is a dwarfish creature who guards the Earth's underground treasures, and that is a gemstone or a mineral-themed product. So I went into my Lilo & Stitch Ohana palette. There is a ivory type of colored shadow over here called White Sand. So sand is a mineral, and my goal was to use that shade 10 times. I had 4 uses at the last update. I did get the last 6 in the last month, so I met my goal on Gnome, and so this is a rollout too. Last month, I brought in the prompt Leviathan. Leviathan is a sea serpent, possesses superhuman strength, speed, stamina, and agility, superhuman intelligence, and can easily take down angels and their prey. So that's a product that you can easily finish. And I picked this sample of the Lancome Renegi Lift Multi-Action Eye Cream. I had used one of these before and knew there wasn't a whole lot of product in these. So I did manage to finish this quickly, and I even scraped it out. So this is gone. I do really like this eye cream. I'm not sure if I would purchase it simply because it's so expensive, but I do really like it. I'd consider buying it as a splurge item for myself. But I now have my goal met for Leviathan too. So that was a total of 3 rollouts. I met my goal on Fairy, Gnome, and Leviathan, so I have 3 roll-ins, and those were picked randomly from my Tiny Decisions app, but I don't have that on camera. I promise it was random. and so I'll tell you what those are next. The first random prompt coming in is Basilisk, and that's the King of Serpents, a magical beast bred by dark wizards, and that is a dark matte shadow. So I actually went back into my Lilo & Stitch Ohana palette, and there is a shade over here called Aloha. It's a deep kind of indigo shade, like a darker purple, and it is a matte, and my goal is going to be to hit pan on that shade. So I'm not entirely sure how long that'll take, but that's my goal. And so there is my goal set for Basilisk. My second roll-in is Zombie, a person that was supernaturally reanimated, walking dead, decaying, rotting skin, hungry for human flesh. And that's a product that's falling apart. Even though it's falling apart, I do love my Beauty Crop PBJ Smoothie Stick Creamy Lip Crayon in the shade Guava Nice Day. And so I actually duct tape the cap on here because it tends to slide off if I have it in my purse. But that's not really why it's falling apart. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to make a mess, but you're just going to have to trust me when I tell you that the bottom of this is broken off. So the product does fall out of the tube, and so that's why this is broken, and my goal is going to be to use this 10 times. So we'll see how long that takes me. This is one of my favorite colors to wear, these berry shades. I think they're really flattering, and so I want to use this 10 more times. And my last roll-in is Werewolf, a human with the ability to shift into a wolf. Heightened senses, shift during a full moon, silver bullets are a weakness, and that's a celestial theme product. So I have this Ardency in Monster Manuka Honey Enriched Pigment in the shade Heaven. So I consider that to be celestial, and my goal is to use this one 10 times. I'd like to hit pan, but I think that might take me forever. So I'm going to go with a 10 use goal on this one, and that'll probably take me maybe about 2 months to do. We'll see how it goes, but this is going to be my product for Werewolf. So there's my update for next time. I think I should have 2 rollouts, so that would still be exciting. I really desperately want to finally meet my goal on Pegasus with this foot cream, and I also really want to finish off this oil for the prompt unicorn, and I'm just using it to use it, so I do want it gone. So that'll be hopefully my 2 for next month. I am moving through these prompts pretty well, and I'm pretty happy with how this project is going. I hope you're just as happy with yours, and I will see you next month. Bye.